Progress is not born from equality. It is born from desire. The hunger to climb higher than yesterday. To create, to conquer, to achieve. Every invention, every skyscraper, every cure and computer chip was not built by committees, but by individuals who dared to dream for themselves. You call it greed. I call it the engine of civilization. When people are free to chase their ambitions, they lift others in the process. The market rewards excellence. The lazy perish. And that, my friend, is not cruelty. It is natural law.
Natural law? Tell that to the child working in sweatshops, to the mother choosing between food and medicine. Your engine of civilization runs on human suffering. Capitalism doesn't create progress. It commodifies it. It takes the human soul and puts a price tag on it. You speak of freedom, yet millions are chained to wages that can barely keep them alive. What is freedom when only the rich can afford it? True progress is not measured in profit margins. It is measured in dignity.
Dignity? A noble word, but empty without opportunity. You speak of equality, yet history shows your revolutions end with tyranny. When the state decides who gets what, freedom dies. The individual, the creator, the innovator, the artist becomes a servant of the collective. You promise fairness and deliver mediocrity. Under capitalism, the poor can become rich. Under socialism, everyone stays poor, except those in power.
And under capitalism, the rich write the rules and the poor die playing by them. Look around. Billionaires hoard while billions starve. The system rewards manipulation over morality. The stock market soars while children sleep hungry. You call it competition. I call it organized greed. The earth burns, workers break, and yet your invisible hand stays invisible when it's time to clean the mess.
You see chaos. I see the price of progress. The world is not a garden of equality. It is a battlefield of ideas. Without profit, there is no innovation. Without competition, no excellence. The poorest today live better than kings once did, thanks to free enterprise. Capitalism doesn't exploit humanity, it amplifies it. It turns selfishness into service, risk into reward, dreams into destiny.
And yet the human heart starves in your empire of gold. You've taught man to value things more than people. You've replaced community with competition and wonder with wealth. What good is a world that's rich in luxury, but poor in compassion? True progress is not when a few soar, but when all can stand.
But your dream ignores reality. People are not saints. They will not labor equally for others. Socialism promises heaven and delivers hunger. Capitalism accepts our flaws and builds greatness from them. You want equality of outcome, I want equality of opportunity. That difference defines history.
Equality of opportunity. Tell that to the child born in poverty, while another inherits empires. You speak as if everyone starts from the same line, but half the world begins with broken legs. Capitalism does not reward talent, it rewards power. The game is rigged, and you call it fair play.
The game is not rigged, it's open. You can rise if you dare to take risks. Every great entrepreneur was told impossible, yet they built what others only dreamed. You want safety, I want possibility.
And I want justice. I want a world where no one's worth is measured by wealth, where health, education, and dignity are not privileges, but rights. I want humanity to rise together, not one standing on another's neck.
And when everyone owns everything, who is responsible for anything? When ambition dies, who will build? Who will invent? Who will lead? Progress requires winners and losers, because the fire of progress burns only when it's challenged.
Then your fire will one day burn the world itself. For man cannot live forever in a system where profit outweighs the planet and success outweighs the soul.
And man cannot live in a world where everyone waits for someone else to build it. Progress demands risk. Freedom demands chaos. The question is not whether capitalism is perfect. It's whether any other system has done better.
Not yet, but the dream remains worth fighting for.